Linda, it's nice to see you. I had to be out for a bit and come back and no Dolly and no Molly. What happened? Where are they? Linda, it has been a little crazy. It really has. There was some kind of incident that happened. I was not, part of it. Or didn't really know all the ins and outs of it. But yes, it is true that MGL right now. I don't know if she's appealing the process or what her how that all goes. Actually, I need to speak to her. She was gone out of the country, so I haven't really even had an opportunity to speak with her a whole lot. Outside of just some meaningless chit chat, back and forth and our little chat or whatnot that we have. But it's just I really haven't talked to her. I called her because all this happened, and this is the worst part about it, Linda. All of this happened like right after MGL's mom passed away. Like literally, they sent somebody out there to follow her at her mother's funeral. Like it's getting so, girl. The only thing you have missed on YouTube here lately is the freaking crazies. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. And these people are so ill that they literally think it's us. And it's like, dude, do you not realize we're not doing anything? Like this is literally all you guys. Like you guys are so mentally void that you honestly there's no justification for what they did to MGL. There's no justification for what they've been doing to many of us on here, and it's getting bad. So what do you do? For my mods that are in that chat, please don't forget, before you delete comments, make sure you report the comments. That would be really beneficial, and take a screenshot as well as the URL, and then block them. That would be really, really appreciative and actually help me a lot. So I appreciate that. The drama tube, yeah, that is it. I think that's more in line with what we're dealing with. I mean, but that's okay. It's just, you just got to keep working at it. Yeah, and then Dolly, of course, he's going through, what it is this is kind of how it goes. Good morning, April. It's nice to see you. This is how I look at it. So it's like, when they don't have any content, or we're not giving them any content or whatever, because they've got bills to pay and they're monetized accounts and they need their audience to be sending them their Cash Apps, PayPals, and Venmo payments, right? So they have to come up with something. When they got nothing, they have to go gaslight. And so, when they don't have any information, what they find out is that they try to do reverse psychology on you, that you will end up answering their question or providing them the information that they cannot acquire by any other means. And that's really why I don't address them, because I think they're idiots that have literally no clue how to do a stick of research. I mean, it's clear because of all the stuff that they said that was completely untrue about me. Completely. I mean, remember the 42 arrests? And then when you looked at it, you realized it's traffic citations, civil suits, like all this other stuff. And it's like, wait a minute, what did you say? I think you said I had somebody, I put my gun. Now, mind you, I'm a concealed weapons permit holder. And I have an old gun. It's a Lorsen. It's a 9mm. And it's not the best, it's not the best gun, but I practice at the gun range. And even the sight is not. I think it was like a manufacturer flaw. Like even the sight is off on my gun. But I practice with my gun so much at the gun range that I've actually modified my shooting where I can actually shoot the gun pretty good. Occasionally it'll jam up, and when I say jam up, it'll when it goes to eject the bullet, it'll jam it at the bullet. So you just have to unclip it and clear the chamber. And you got to, but the problem with that gun is I don't carry it on me because it's too heavy. I don't have anything, like even the equipment that I wear to conceal my weapon, it's too heavy for even the stuff, because I don't wear a holster or anything like that. Everything is done through different types of clothing that's designed for, the carrying of a weapon. But I'm actually, there's a 380 that I'm just dying to have. And I was going to go out yesterday and go shopping for a new gun. And yeah, well, exactly. And so that's kind of where that's kind of how it all started. Was my gun. But they even say that I'm like this felon and everything else. And it's like, you guys have been lied to so much, because all they wanted to do is gaslight these people. I feel so bad for their audience, because they have literally just lied to them about everything. Literally about everything. Have I been arrested? Yes, I've been arrested. Have I been convicted of a felon? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Have I been arrested for a felony? Yeah. But again, they have to show, like everything we're dealing with in all these courts, they have to show the evidence. They didn't have any evidence. If they don't have any evidence, they can't prosecute you. I mean, that's how kind of the court systems work. And, they want to ignore that when it's convenient for you. And at the end of the day, they've just been lied to. I feel bad for them. But somebody was in my chat and they're like, I thought you can't have a gun. It's like, dude, when are you guys going to realize you were lied to? Not only do I own guns, I also have a concealed weapons permit and vote. Freaking people. To let them to distract us, and this is going to be the case moving forward. We're no longer going to, even my audience, like when you see a troll come in here, I don't even want you to address them. We've got moderators in here that know how to block them, know how to remove them. There's no point in don't even acknowledge their existence in here. If you see something, no point in even gaslighting them or even triggering them. They are absolutely no concern of us. Let them hate, let them do whatever. The moderators will block them. We've got a lot of stuff in place. I've already spoke to YouTube. Everything we're doing in the right way, in the appropriate way of handling all of this. So we're just going to trust the process, and we're not going to engage. And I don't want my audience. I know you guys come here every day and you love me. I'm not into all this drama. This pays their bills. I'm not. They need to go pay for their drugs and their 18 children some other way than off my back. Either way, we're not going to be addressing them in here. The moderators are going to take care of it. They know who to look for. We've got like every little thing possibly imaginable behind the scenes to help to make sure that you guys are not affected as the audience. And it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. As I stated at the beginning of this year, when we made the decision that we're not going to just sit here and be assaulted, stalked, physically stalked and digitally stalked, or harassed. We're not going to do it. We don't do that to anybody, despite what the haters say. They can try to spin our work out there when we're covering cases as a justification to every single day stalk me and harass me. No. I have never done that to anybody to justify this, and neither has any other creator that I've ever worked with. So just because you do not like me doesn't mean you get a right to stalk me and harass me. Move on with your life. And that is my statement and my final statement related to this. We're no longer going to address it collectively as a group. Okay, guys? I don't want you engaging with them. I really don't. If we have a bunch of haters, and this goes for my mods, if we have back and forth, even from our own audience with these people, you're going to have to time our own people out. We're not going to be engaging. We're not going to be engaging. Okay? We do a lot of stuff to help what other people don't. And it's going to make them jealous. And this channel is ultra successful for the size that it is. So we're doing an amazing job and amazing work. And while they may want to manipulate that or try to spin it to their advantage, at the end of the day, this channel is doing a lot better than a lot of channels out there. And they don't understand how people aren't listening to them and why people aren't giving their money to them. Why, the only thing they can say about me is I'm grifting. We're one of the most transparent channels out there, especially with the donations and money we get. Look at all these other channels that are monetized and have, Cash App and Venmo. Not one time have they ever showed you where 1 penny of their money has gone. And I can promise you, they have never bought a flyer for any of these cases that they have ever covered, ever. I guarantee none of these creators that come after me have even given 1 dime to any reward fund, any fund, to help another person. This channel went down to Fort Myers. It's not even true crime. Went down to Fort Myers after Ian and helped. We brought supplies. We brought food. We saved like 25 dogs from drowning. We helped get people out of flooded areas. Good morning, Potty Mouth. These are the things that we're attacked for. Guys, I just want to let you know. Who can attack somebody for doing stuff like that? Anybody that does, there's got to be a reason for it. And I can guarantee it's not because of my behavior. And much of my life, I was a people pleaser. And I had to have that, almost the Letitia effect, where I had to be congratulated and attaboy for the good that I did. And if I didn't, I would have a complete and utter meltdown. Much different from today, where I give because I want to give, not because it's the right thing. There's a lot of stuff that I do, not every single day or every single week or stuff, but there's a lot of stuff I do throughout the years for people, mostly in my county, that I never, ever bring up. And there's a lot of examples that I can state, from volunteer work to working at the soup kitchen to, like, for example, a childhood friend, haven't seen her in years, and, her baby's dad was kind of out there in the streets on drugs. She had a young, 16-year-old that had a baby. She was cheap. She was diagnosed with cancer. She was struggling, and her fan broke in her home. And, while I couldn't at that time could afford to buy her van, I could put it in for her so she wasn't, charged by an electrician, which would most likely charge her anywhere between $150 to $250 to install that fan. And those are things, and I've got so many of those for, over the years that I could tell you. And, I always wonder, when these people come after me, they know that about me. They know, they see if they've done even a single ounce of research, the good I've done, and they still needlessly attack me. And I just, I can't comprehend it. So there's more going on there than just them not liking me. It's much more than that. It's political or it's personal. It's jealousy. Those are the only 2 reasons at this point. But anyway, I digress.
How are we doing in the chat? We're doing okay in the chat? Everybody playing nice? Good. Because we're just kind of driving and, I don't know, we're trying to get out of the house a little bit more, explore Manatee County. I haven't been out in almost a year, and I'm going to continue to go out as I reclaim my independence back, and as we start going down this road that we did not want to go down moving forward. Right now, I'm working on several complaints of creators, and those will be going out in the next few weeks. So, they're this is not going away for them, and while they're, sitting there, not taking this stuff seriously, it's going to be taken seriously sooner or later, because I'm not the only one. Obviously, somebody before me has already started filing complaints and getting those lawsuits out. I'm starting to file those complaints and getting these lawsuits out. There's a few other creators that are going to be filing these complaints and getting these lawsuits out. So these creators are going to have a big mess on their hands here in just a little bit. And there's not a whole heck of a lot they can do, because even if they try to delete these videos and try to destroy evidence, it's all we can get from Google directly. So and you guys know it's starting to happen, because you already heard about JLR. There's more coming out. And like I said, in the next week, we're going to be dropping a couple lawsuits ourselves that are going to be around the country, and we're going to keep going down this road this year. This is the year of lawsuits. I told you guys that at the beginning of the year. Everybody tries to say I lie about everything. I don't lie about anything. As a matter of fact, I'm so brazen to come and tell people what's going to happen and tell them, and I give them and that's what's so great about it, because when I go to court, it's like, hey, they've had 9 months. I've been telling them 9 months. They've acknowledged it on this video that they heard me, and they were laughing about it, and making fun of me because I said this, and we've given them more than enough time to fix the conduct, and they're choosing not to fix the conduct. Here in the United States, there's a few things that you need to know. First of all, we do have a First Amendment right to freedom of speech, but that is limited in nature. What do I mean by that? You can't go into a movie theater and scream fire or bomb or something like that. That's a felony, right? Well, you also can't use your First Amendment right to harass people, to humiliate people nonstop, to cause business problems, and to cause defamation, slander, and libel. Those are First Amendment. You have your First Amendment rights, but you also can be sued for grievances, right, or torts of the law. And when you cause personal and professional damage to somebody, and you have been known to lie, blatantly lie, you're responsible for that. And as you see, there is a lawsuit going on. I doubt. It sounds like there's another one, because based upon a tweet, it looks like somebody's researching in Ohio. I don't know what creator lives in Ohio, but if somebody's been after me, I'll probably be following right behind that as well. So, this is not going to end pretty. This is going to be, and we're going to have all their little tentacles, their haters over here causing massive problems, because they don't like the fact that we're taking and reclaiming our rights back and holding these creators accountable for their conduct and what they've said. Most of us that are going to be taking these people to court, I try to stick to the facts. We don't go over there disrupting things. Most of these creators I wouldn't even know about if they weren't constantly harassing us and me. I would not know who they were. Not like I went after them. So obviously they have put a target on me, not the other way around, even though they're trying to proclaim that we're doing all this stuff to them. But we never even knew who they were until they started attacking us, and then getting their audience to attack us, and they did it all through lies and manipulation. So it's one of those things that I just think that they're going to try to start screaming victim when, let's face it, you can go through my videos, and the only time I've ever done anything is I'm a one and done kind of person. You come and attack me and attack me and attack me and attack me, I'm going to come out, I'm going to defend myself, and I'm going to drop it. And that's what you have ever seen go on in my chat. So you can even go back and look at what we talked about. I don't delete my videos, no matter what they say. You can always see a full straight red line. You got little cuts in it. And that's how you can tell if somebody's removed videos out of their content or out of their live. And if you see mine, you'll never see those little double. They've had people come by my house, take pictures of my house, not only post that picture of my house with my address, they actually accompany a map to it. I have never in my life ever done anything like that to any other person. Ever. And they have a way of trying to justify putting me in harm's way. They have sent people, you guys have watched this, send people out to my location. You have watched pictures of me in a kitchen pop up on social media, or somebody taking photos of me from outside of a window on private property. These are all illegal acts. I have never done that. There is no justification in this world of any conduct I've done to result to breaking the law and stalking and harassing someone. Because of social media, there's an uptick in cyber stalking. You need to look up what cyber stalking is to understand the law behind it. And most of these creators are stalking by through the internet. Everything they're looking at. I had to lock down every single private social media because they won't stay out of it. Nobody deserves that. That's it's private business. What have I done when they done it to me? Right? When have I said something? When have I done something when they've done it to me? That's when. I have never been an instigator of any of this. If you go back and look who started everything. You'll find out it was never Bull One Betty. And you'll also find out that it happened for months and months and months and months before I ever even addressed it the first time. But yet they're trying to justify their conduct. Justify it. We can bid her up because she goes around the country. So, that doesn't justify you breaking the law. That doesn't justify you committing a criminal act because you think I am. How does that look at it from a judge? Well, she did this, you'll find out very quickly what I did was completely 100% lawful. And what you're doing is completely criminal. And you're trying to intimidate me so I don't cover cases? That's a felony. A felony. These people, they seriously think this is a joke. And it's amazing to me. It really is. But, kudos to JLR for filing the first lawsuit this year against the creator. Kudos to him. Sounds like he's going to be filing more. I will not be partnering with him on this, but I am going to be following suit. I can tell you that. I wish we could exchange, legal opinions and stuff like that, but I'm not really interested in doing any of that. Right? So I work a lot differently, and but just be prepared. There's more to come. And trust me, I'm not going to be the only one. I'm not going to be the only one. They'll play in their sandbox. Oh, we're already in the sandbox, baby. I mean, after all this nonsense this year, the sandbox, no, we're in the sandbox. We're going to catch police because in the sense of we're going to be violent. I'm doing it all legally. I'm tired of being stalked. I'm tired of being harassed. I'm tired of the nonstop calls to family, people showing up at my family's front door, right? Oh, you didn't know that happened either, right? My little sister coming home and finding a stranger at her front door, sent by one of these animals. But I guarantee they're going to say, oh, but she did something mean to Crude. No, Crude did it to himself. Did it to himself. He can't claim that he was protecting his family. I never reached out to his family. His lawsuit was with me, nobody else. And there is no way in hell I would ever have admitted to cyber stalking somebody, ever. And that's what he did. Because he knew, at the end of the day, it was going to be proven. That's why he didn't fight it. Don't let him fool you. I guarantee the chick that started all this ain't going to be here to help you financially or otherwise. You're going to be racking up those legal bills all by yourself. All by yourself. So I'm over that. But it looks like there's a lot more into the fire than we have right now. Yeah, because they sent people to my house to take pictures of my home and post it online. That's why. That's why. So go ahead and they can do whatever the hell they need to do, but I can guarantee everything has already been copied. I mean, I tried saying, whenever they were joking and saying, oh, they're not going to do nothing. Well, somebody just got sued. There's more people that are about to be sued this year, and they're not going to be sued by one creator. They're going to be sued by multiple creators. They're going to be sued by multiple creators. So it's game on at this point. It's game on. I'm tired of being stalked. I'm tired of being humiliated. I'm tired of being worrying about my safety and well-being. I'm tired of it all. And once we go to court and I show everything that I've been through, the judge will not ever be sympathetic to them. Ever. Ever. Because it's been well documented for 2 freaking years. 2 freaking years. And what are they going to do? What are they going to show? Oh, well, she said this one thing this one time. Oh. So because she said, so you started this, and she said something to defend herself, and then you just went scorched earth to try to destroy her, and you think the judge is going to be sympathetic to you? You've got to be kidding me. People on YouTube, you need to get a legal education because you guys have getting yourself into some serious hot water, some serious financial situations, and I'm telling you, we are taking our power back, and we are going to clear our name once and for all. And when we do, it's going to be a good day for us. It may take a while, but it'll be a good day for us. And you guys, you guys are going to be choking. You're going to be choking. That's all I got to say. But we'll do it the legal route. You want to spend money? Let's do it. I find peace and serenity at the beach here lately. So I've been probably, I don't stay at the same beach because I'm so scared of the stalkers. So I move around and go to different places, different times, so I can kind of have some privacy, Friends, I just want you guys to know that I am safe. I'm okay. I'm getting out in this world, and I don't want to be a hermit in the house anymore. It's not fair to me. I've dealt with this long enough, and I think it will only do me good just to get out into the community, which I haven't been able to do because of these people on YouTube for quite some time. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing I have ever done that ever justifies me being treated like this or people doing this to me. Absolutely nothing. This is them. This is all of them. They're sick. They're the ones doing this. Nobody else is doing this to them. They're the ones doing this to other people. So please, by everybody out there, I don't care what they tell you, they are lying to you. And you don't have to believe me, but lawsuits are coming out, and maybe once those lawsuits start getting settled, maybe you guys will realize who the culprits are here on YouTube and who are not. Anyways, guys, God bless. I love you. Be safe, and until next time, be kind to one another.